What's up, it for world? We gonna get it going, guys. Give me a minute. She said, "Oops." All right, big for world. We're gonna try this again. First thing first, can you guys hear me, see me? Give me thumbs up. Let me know everything's all good, guys. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm still stuck on stupid this week, guys. It's been one of them weeks. But we here, we still kicking, we still doing our thing, guys. What's up, Sandra? Got these kissels in the house. Still no thumbs up. Can you guys see me, hear me? Everything's all good. What's up, guys? Where everybody at? 26 people in the house. Are they have me on YouTube too? Because they're sure definitely trying to block me on Facebook. Everybody that watches some of the stuff that I post, they'll click on it and it'll push them clean off of my page. Thanks, dude. I appreciate that, man. I Thanks, Bigfoot Mama. Good to see you on here. Rob, what's up, man? Darren, no such luck. You can see and hear me. That's what's up, man. I appreciate that, guys. We're gonna get it going. I don't know where everybody at, but we back up to 35 now. So it's climbing. Hopefully the notifications are going out. Everything's good. What's up, Mom? Good to see you on here. I was even debating on even coming on tonight, guys. It's just been a bad week. It's been a horrible week. Hey, lady, I see you. We're gonna get into all that. Um, the notifications are late. Ain't nothing new. At least you're getting them, man. That's the only thing that matters. At least they're going out. Cause on Facebook, like I said, there's a few people that's having a hard time on over there. They're trying to push them off the page. Antoinette, what's up, man? I'm glad you still on here, still hanging out with us. Good to see you. But it's been the weather sucks out here, guys. I ain't been able to make it out on the days that I was able to go out. It was all rain, slush. It would have just destroyed all my equipment, so I didn't even bother with it. And it was like 2 degrees. It's like 25 degrees right now, so that's a plus. Tomorrow I got plans on me and Mike. If we don't get too much more snow, me and Mike is gonna hit the woods in the morning sometime. Next 2 days below zero. I really don't care about the cold. It's more or less the rain. It's the rain that messes everything up. But as long as it don't rain out there, I'm going. We'll be up there. Man, I need the wood so bad. As bad as this week has been, I need the wood. I need the woods. I said wood. It's minus 24 now. Shit. I'm glad I'm not where you're at. It's been like that all week here, man. It's been that bitter cold, that cold that hurts. It just like you're out there not even 2 minutes, your fingertips are hurting, your toes are hurting. You don't even want to be out there, but you have to go out there because you got to work. You're on your way home. What you doing on the phone? Watching Friday Night Live, Lee. That's a dedication. I appreciate that, man, but be safe out there. Be safe out there on them roads. You're getting 18 to 28 inches. Shit. We're getting a blizzard here too, but nothing like that. It's actually still snowing right now. It's been coming down all day. That's why I want to get up there, check for some tracks, see what's going on around that hole. I want to show Mike what's going on, Money Mike, what's going on around that hole. I don't want to talk too much and scare him out of it. Prayers out to Bobby Joe Ashton. Yeah, definitely. While we're on that, man, Bobby Joe, if you're watching, stay strong, keep your head up. Definitely so many prayers going out to Weldon Ashton. He was a great dude. It killed me. It hit me like a bus. He was like a friend of the family long before me. And when I was born, I was raised with him. So it was like he was family. And we lost him this week. So that killed me. On top of that, we lost our very own Scooby, our Bigfooter Scooby, and that's another good guy. There were so many good guys that we lost this week. It's sad, man. Definitely love the ones you're with. You see the sign behind me. I mean that shit. Because life is short. You blink and that shit's gone. Definitely. You missed last week's show. It was pretty good. And as you could tell, my mom, when she was telling her story, man, she wanted to get that out. It's she wanted to get that story out, put it to rest. You can see that it's haunting her as well, because I had a lot of unanswered questions myself about what was in them damn doors. What was that sound coming out of them? There was just, it was, you know what I mean? I had to dig in and pry in. It was just too much being held back from that. And as you can see, my mom had to get that. She wanted to get that off her chest as well. Look what happened to the Frick Bridge. Yeah, I seen that on the news in Pittsburgh. The bridge collapsed with like what, 4 cars on it. That was crazy. There's a lot of crazy shit going on in this world. It really is. Why would that bridge? I mean, it was cold. That was the day it was bitterly cold. It was like 2 degrees. The wind chill way, way below. It was just bitterly. That was the cold that hurts, and I think that took a lot of toll on that bridge. What sucks is I cross that bridge all the time going to down in there. I almost told on myself. I will, Mom. I see you. I see you with your capital letters. Make the correction. My mom, when she told the story yesterday, let me find it, Mom. I mean yesterday, last week. That tells you where my mind's at. But she wanted me to tell you guys the uh, the mistake that I made on the story. It wasn't Ted's family that had the mafia ties. It was Sarah's. Tom messaged me and corrected me. I apologized and tried to explain that it was that she was nervous and her mind froze and was like blank. It's stage fright. I used to get that all the time, but it's all good. But like, she just wanted you guys to know that the ones that had the mafia ties was Sarah's family, and they was the ones that was pretty much pushing that under the rug and had the like wherewithals to hide some shit like that. But this story keeps getting deeper and deeper every time my mom gets on there. That she was doing her own investigation on the internet, like looking up things that happened in that town over the years back in the early 1900s, late 1800s type of shit. That place has history, a lot of history. And so many of you people been messaging her and asking her to write another book with like everything in it. That would be, I don't know, Mom. Maybe you should. Maybe you should, just to have it. Just to it's one of the that's a fascinating story, and then to actually live it, that's something in itself. Thanks, Dorothy, man. You can see that it messed me up, man. It definitely did. It woke me up at the same time because he wasn't Weldon wasn't that old. He wasn't that old, and to see him go like that, it woke me up, man. It definitely did. My mom's seen a lot. She has. She been through a lot too. How's Cookie? She's getting played with down there. She good. Already started to write it. That's what's up, bro. I think Money Mike is on here, so I gotta watch what I talk about on the big hole that you guys been seeing. I don't think he's been watching the videos. He don't know about that little hole. That hole that's covered up. So we gonna see. Water was 58. Damn, he was done. He died young. He passed away young. But we're gonna change the subject on that. I've been trying to not to think about it that much, man. But definitely rest in peace, bro. I've been seeing some stuff, man. I've been watching some stuff. There was this crazy ass. There's a video documentary out there where, damn, I'm gonna have to go back and look at it. I'm about to pull the laptop up and find it because it was definitely interesting. About that mountain. It's a mountain. Cookie distracted me. I couldn't think for a second. It's a mountain that nobody could ever get to. It's got the climb is like a mile up, and nobody's ever been on to it except for back early like 17 1800s, and then they sent a team in there to follow that same trail in that they took. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like a documentary. How's my girlfriend? We'll get to that. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. And they thought that there was dinosaurs, a whole other civilization untouched. They just I hear you, Patrick. I'm going to look it up, man. In the next video, like Monday's video, I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna look it up tonight, and I'm gonna talk about it in Monday's video when I'm on my way down into the hole. That was definitely fascinating, but they went up. I guess when they went up in the 17 or 1800s, finally made it up there. That was the only scientist that actually ever made it up there first. When he went up there, he documented like he seen pterodactyls and shit, and he got in a fight with two. Those mountains are very mysterious. You're right, but you're sidetracking me. I'll get to that in a second too. But what was it? He got into a fight with two like ape human like creatures, and they shot one, and then they had the pictures of it. And well, anyways, now they just send a team in to that same mountaintop to try to go up there to document to see if there's really pterodactyls and all this and that. So they went up there, man, and searched that whole shit, and they found some crazy stuff. But at the end of that documentary, when the whole scientist team was there and they was flying a drone out, right, to catch a picture of him, there was a Bigfoot that stood up. He was back in the rocks. He stood up and ran across, like right there. He was right there watching them the whole time, and nobody ever caught that. It just took off, stood up, and just was going across. The way he cleared them rocks like that, it's crazy, man. I'm gonna look that up for you, and in Monday's video, I'm gonna talk about it. Definitely check that documentary out. I look like I'm feeling good now. It's just been a bad week, man, and I'm trying to keep my mind off the shit. from having to come up with attorney money and shit. We ain't gonna get into it. It's been a long one. That's where the missing gold is at. No, I don't think it was about gold. It's like a lost civilization. You know what I mean? High up on this mountaintop that no one's could ever get to because it was a mile high climb and it was like an impossible climb. And only two like sets of different scientists was able to get there. I don't know. I'll find it for you. Definitely check it out. I hear you, Lee. I agree with you, man. What's the name of the documentary? Moon Rider. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna go back and look it up because I just watched it. I'm gonna go in my history and find that, and then when I post Monday's video up, it'll be there, man. I'm gonna post it up with the end of Monday's video. Yeah, it's out in the desert, but it's high up. It's so high up, it snows and rains all the time. It's a great watch. It's a good documentary. I definitely advise everybody to watch that shit. Good thing we're back up to 59, man, and 60. It's better than messing with the 37 numbers. What's going on, Mid-South Sasquatch? I can't talk today. What it do? Don't worry about it. What it do? I've been missing them too, man. I've been kind of here, but not here. It's been one of them. This year started off weird. We got to get this shit right. Fix this shit and get it together. Hey, Carol, it's probably a little bit of both, man, but we're going to get through this shit. We're going to get through it. I need to get in them woods. Audrey, you have no idea. I'm going there. We're going to get there. I'm going tonight, like at 5, 6, and I want to get down in to where the waterfall is, check that area out, and then later on in the day, check out with Mike. But that's probably not going to happen. That's the plan, but it's probably not going to happen with the temperature and what's going on out there now. But I'm definitely going to be out there with Mike tomorrow. You're back in Lower Ozark Mountains. The Ozark Mountains. Is that Missouri? Hey, Mom, ain't that where that happened at? You get there for an hour or two. Yeah, it's freezing. It's freezing here too. It's in the 20s, lower 20s. Hey, Mom, ain't that where the Ozarks? Ain't that where that happened at? You think you're having a baby elephant? That's what's up. You're in the mountain, homework. Build a fortress around your shit, man. It's getting crazy out in there, up in the mountains. It's freezing in the berg. Hey, man, it's freezing here. I'm only 50 miles from you. 50 miles from you. Please don't drive him on his truck. I know Gene's funny, man. Gene, he keep talking about some weird shit. Waiting for snow. Hey, I ain't waiting for it. It's been snowing all day. Really all week. Just off and on. You know what I mean? It's supposed to go down into the teens. Here too. It's like, it's winter. What can you expect? We gotta go in hibernation mode for a minute until this shit blows over. Sound like the ghost is acting up again. Seem like every Friday night he want to make an appearance. He must like you guys because he in there knocking on shit. Cookie's right here. And my door's locked. Maybe 2 inches here. Sound like you need a divorce. Nah, I'm playing. I should have said that. We got 4 inches there. It's in Texas. You got 4 inches in Texas. It's snowing in Texas. Ain't that what they say when hell freezes over? Jeez. Call it out. I hear you, me. You need to break out the spirit box. I ain't breaking out shit. I gotta live here. I can see me going out to like someplace haunted, but I'm not playing here. I gotta sleep here. I'm not trying to talk to him. Oh damn! Did he ever answer my question? Hey mom, you're talking to Miss South Sasquatch. You gotta answer me. What's the y'all? Yeah, yes, in the Ozarks. That's crazy. Be careful up there in them Ozarks, man. That's where that shit happened at. That's where it happened at. Be careful. Mess around, be walking to the mailbox and end up getting raped out there by a Sasquatch. Be careful, man. Ain't nobody gonna be out there to help you, cause how you know it's him? It might be an old cricket woman. There ain't no a cricket woman. What's an old cricket woman? Is that an old lady? No, Snug. You need to see the 13 Never Before Seen pics of Sasquatch. I seen MVTVs. I watch all his shit. Jesus Pains. What happened in the Ozarks? Carol, if you get a chance, man, check out my mom's story. It's on my channel. It's called the uh the Red Doors. Definitely check it out, and you'll understand everything we're talking about. Don't open doors. People think it's innocent hauntings, and then all kinds of bad things happen. Yeah, you're right, Tracy. If you start provoking it and shit, I just acknowledge it. Like I'll see it and just keep doing what I'm doing. When it goes down to do the drive-bys on me going down the hallway, I see it, I acknowledge it, and keep doing what I'm doing. I don't like feed into it, try to react to it at all, give it no satisfaction of any sort. I don't even mess with ghosts. It's all good, Carol. Yeah, she told the story last week, but you definitely want to. Well, actually, you want to watch the video, the Big Red Doors, and last week's live stream. It tells like the whole story. That's where the government underground facility is located in the Ozarks. Yeah, we are live, and they we gotta watch talk about shit like that. You need to find the documentary you were talking about and post it. I will, Alan. I'm definitely will, because at the end, pay attention whenever they're taking off, the drone's taking off, and everybody that climbed up, that went up there with him, is standing there, and you'll see him back in the rock, stand up, and he takes off across that mountain in a matter of seconds. He was quick. That dude was quick. There was no human clearing that mountaintop like that at all, and that big. Wait till you see it. I shared my encounter with Dogman Encounters. That's what's up. That's cool. It's short cold here too, Kim and Lee. Hit. I'm definitely going to catch up. I didn't even get the notification. You might want to hit the bell again, subscribe, and then unsubscribe, and then subscribe again, and maybe that'll work. But they've been doing that shit on Facebook. I ain't even been posting nothing up all month, so I don't even know what the problem is. But they've been hiding me a lot. Maybe it was from last month when I actually got some activity underneath that rock. I did see some cover-ups on some other people's videos. Like I can't even remember, but I did see some, like, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm going to do like a small reaction video. I want to show you guys something of what they're doing to cover up some people's, because I noticed it on some of my videos. That's after I put, like, it'll be crystal clear when I see something and I'm on it on my actual footage. It'll be crystal clear, and when I upload it, there'll be like a blur overlay on it. So I want to do a little. I'm gonna do something like that and put some shit together. But it's not just in my videos; it's in all the researchers' videos. I noticed most of them. I noticed that some of them on Colorado Bigfoot's videos, NVTV, some of the stuff he posts. That's when I really noticed it on, because he slows it down, zooms in. I'm losing my voice, and you can really see the blur of it. There's definitely a little cover up there. They're good at keeping the truth from us. Yeah, they're running out of time there because there's so much evidence of them out there. I mean, just leave the trail one time, you'll see it for yourself. It's out there. It's everywhere, all through the forest. Just get out there and go. Pick a mountain and hit it. Yeah, I need to, Gene. Everything's being revealed. It is. It really is. Slowly but surely. They're insulting our intelligence. But they can only do that for so long. You know what I mean? They can only cover something up for so long. People start to see, they finally put A and B together and say, man, this gotta be C. Now what we gonna do? You know what I mean? What we do at that point? Once you do know that they're there, where do we go after that? I know they're there. I see them. I hear them. They interact with me all the time. I know all about them. The only reason why you're hoarse is because you're smoking and got COPD. Okay, Dr. Gene, you're right, man. You're right. I ain't gonna argue with you. At the Pentagon, they have an office called Bigfoot Files. Yeah, they do. You know what? Real briefly, one of my friends that I worked with years ago, his mom, she worked for what was it? I want to say a major in the Pentagon, in the basement of a Pentagon, filing just his files, and some of the stuff that she seen filing for a major is, it would blow your mind, would blow your effing mind. And that was like 20 years ago that she did that. She's retired now, but some of the stories that you could sit down and talk to her about would blow your mind. I swear. I swear. I would love, I sat there for hours just listening to some of the stuff she talks about, because it's shit that's actually going on in this world. And she's a down to earth individual. You know what I mean? You could you could tell that she know what she's talking about. She definitely know what she's talking about. Into the Woods with Jeff. You already know, man. Where's the wall of shame? I don't know. You need to start making different walls with different stuff on it. I already did. That wall is like everything, my fan wall, right? Everything that you guys sent me, plus all my gifts from Bigfoot, my Bigfoot hair, all the bones that he left me, is all on that wall. This is my little business wall, and that's my love, the wall of love. You love the ones you're with, guys. That's the message for the day. You see the sign. Take time for what matters most. I mean that shit. If I ever said anything, I meant that. Where's all the rings at? Hey Gene, you got a magnifying glass on that shit, man, because you see it all. You're like investigating Gene. I got them rings like 7, 8 years ago for Christmas in front of my gram, right? This is a funny story. She passed away a while ago. And let me grab them. I'll tell you about them. Listen, man. I think my Uncle Joe gave me these as a gag for Christmas, right? In front of my gram. We was at my gram's house having Christmas dinner, and we was having Christmas dinner, and he gave me these to open up. And I'm sitting there with my gram on the couch, and she's on the chair beside me. And we're talking, right? While at the same time, I'm opening these up, and I'm looking at them, and I was like, "What are these?" I didn't even know what they was. I said, "Wait." Well, I read it. It's like, oh, and then my gram beside me, she read it. She said, "What's a pecker ring?" And I'm trying to figure a way that I can explain to my gram what these are. And I swear, I know I had to turn so many different colors because they're all cracking up. Trying, go ahead, tell her what they are. And I didn't know how because it was my gram, and I didn't know how to explain to her what these are for. It's like I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I said, I don't know, Graham. Here, read it. You know what I mean? I was like stuck. I ain't never been so stuck in my life. My uncle got me good with them. My uncle Jerry definitely got me good with them. I was so off guard when I opened it up. And was like, oh, I didn't even know what they was at first, and then I actually like pecker rings. Oh shit. Here we go. And my gram said, "What's pecker rings?" She's old school. She don't know nothing about none of that. It's like you and me got me lifesavers. That's funny. That's what's up. That's kind of funny. But yeah, that's what happened with them. That's why I got them hanging there. It's like a memory. Every time I see them, I think of that, and it kind of cracks me up now. But it wasn't funny at the time. It wasn't funny at all at the time. Was you there when you had to explain what horny meant? Nah, that had to be a bad one. How do Bigfoot mate? I would have to say the same way we do, just probably a little rough around the edges. That's a good question, there, man. Um, Jeff, you can put the red one on for the ghost tonight. Oh, the red one. That's funny. Moon Rider. They're so old, man, and they probably just they. I might catch something. They're like 6 years old. They're probably like liquor gummies now. I put one on to get drunk. I'd be tore up. I don't know, man. We talk about everything and anything on here. That's just crazy. But like I said, I'm glad to talk to you guys, man. You definitely put a smile on my face. It's been a bad week, even with work. I took a bad turn with work. I need to get it turned around. I ain't been in the woods in a month. That's building up on me. I need to get out and release. I really do. You would think so, Lee, since they wouldn't have been there without me. I think you need to do a hot chip challenge again. I tell you what, Gene, I make a deal with you. I'm not doing it. I was just sitting here. I thought about it. I was thinking about doing that hot chip challenge again. I was thinking about getting Money Mike and Jeff in here on it and do like we did last time. But Damn, that shit's hot. That's a pain. That's not even hot. That's pain that I don't really want to experience no more. If I recall, the last time I did that, I thought I was going to need help. I was telling them to call poison control. I stripped down naked. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't think I can do that one chip challenge shit again. That shit hurt me bad. And it just didn't last for 5 or 10 minutes. That was going on for like an hour. And I'm sitting here trying to be cool, talking to you guys. I got a couple hundred people just watching me stroke out pretty much. It was bad. I was scared. I was scared, sweating, crying. My lips swelled up. It's like, am I having an allergic reaction? I was having a panic attack. It was, I don't know, man. I don't know if I could do that shit again. You'll come out to my house and you will do the hot chip challenge together, but you're eating yours. Hey Gene, don't do it, man. Don't ever do that chip, man. Don't do it, man. I'm trying to tell you, it's not a regular hot. It's not a pepper hot at all. It's like two world's hottest peppers on one chip, and then them pricks put some damn sea salt on top of that for the open wound after you eat it. Don't eat that chip. That's like, why? Don't do it. Get Bigfoot one of your rings. Okay, Lee, that's what's up. You know what? I would, but then it wouldn't know how to open it. But now that you said that, I am going to take a jar of peanut butter up there. Remember, I'm not, I'm not going to share that, Sheldon. That's funny though. I like that. Take it easy, Patrick. We just here having fun, man. We're just here having fun. BSing. You're about to. Oh, I got that. Looking forward to. I got that one. Trying to catch up with you guys. Take more than one chip. Take more than one jar. I was thinking, man, you trying to kill me, Lee. There's no way I can. I didn't even take that one. I spit half the shit out, and I about died. You're gonna have to get Mike and Jeffrey and Gene to do that chip challenge again. Hey, Moon Rider, it's not nice. Go back and watch it. It's on one of the live streams, Friday Night Live. The one chip challenge is called. Check that out because that's it's funny now that you go back and watch it. But I thought I was dying. I thought I was shit. I was in trouble. Don't be a cheapskate. What you talk about? I gotta pay attorney for this DUI my son got me on his 21st birthday. On my own, pay all my bills. It's been a hard week, man. My hearing's coming up. Rings to Bigfoot sounds like a shotgun wedding without a shotgun. Hey man, I'm not taking. Can you see me taking some damn cock rings out to the woods? Hey Bigfoot, we ready? I'm not trying to get raped. I'll be the next one in them big red doors. It was a mystery of how we survived for 3 days without no food and water, and nobody could find him. Fernando. Did I miss something? I'm trying to figure out what I missed real quick. Oh, I see. Dave's Insanity Sauce ain't got shit on that one chip challenge, Gene. Trust me. But believe me, man, don't do it. Just don't do it. I'm not doing it. I don't care how much money you guys want to put in the PayPal. It just ain't nothing ain't worth it. Strange. Don't do it. He was found alive, no harm done, no hungry. That's cool. Right, Richard? That's what I did too. I took the littlest bite and spit that shit out and thought I was dying. Imagine if I ate the whole thing. I think I'd have been in EMS. I'd have been done. Am I saving the cock rings for prison? Um, I'm not going to prison, man. That's what I'm trying to get this attorney for. You'll never guess what I saw walking down the sidewalk towards me from 200 feet away and came right up to me to 10 feet away. Um, ferret, ferret in the hole. I don't know, crying hippie. I'm going to see if I can find it later. Fernando, I'd like to see that as well. That explains the pantless guy you passed out in the what? That explains the pantsless guys. Maybe he might have got raped out there, but it wasn't by me. Three-tailed dino tracks should be in. I'm going out there tomorrow. I'm going out there tomorrow where we found it. It's kind of fairly restricted, so we're going around the outskirts of it, kind of through it. But we're gonna check that out tomorrow. Like I said, they don't make it hot enough for me. Like, hey, hey, Gene, it's hot. But I'm in Toronto, Canada, and they're extinct here, and only 25,000 left in the world, all in South America. A big giant banana came up to you 10 feet away. What the hell are we talking about? Did I miss something? Am I reading this right? How does the woods get restricted? Alan, you have to go back and check that out, man. When we went down in there, well, actually, whenever I went out there and found the three-toed tracks, the following weekend I went out there, they had the signs up, cameras up, federally restricted, no trespassing. It then it kept walking down the sidewalk like it was out of a normal stroll. Nothing was nice and mellow. That's crazy, crying hippie. I just want to go up there and see if there's any kind of tracks, really. I mean, yeah, I'm looking for the three-toed tracks, but anything up there, really. See what's going on, what's moving around. Crying hippies, he's up in the jungle too, up in Toronto. Too bad you couldn't get them into the camera boxes around the hole to see what. Listen, I thought about getting them cameras, just not the cameras, not taking the cameras whatsoever, but like switching up SD cards with them. Take the SD card out that's in it and switch it with one of mine. But the thing is about that, they got camera facing camera, and you don't know how many cameras they got out there because I counted 4 or 5. There's like 5 cameras that you can see. So if they got cameras that you can see out in the open like that, they got cameras that you can't see, and it's protected, man. It's definitely protected. Have I looked up why it's restricted? The big sign on the front of it that they sealed up with steel. It says there was for the bats. It's not for the. If that's a bat that I found the tracks of a bat, hey man, there's people coming up missing because that's what they're eating. They're eating people. If there's a bat that big, 15-inch tracks, we in trouble. It's time to go. I ain't playing with no shit like that. Did I what? There was a bad video on your page. Yeah, that's one of them fox bats, them fruit bats. And I don't know where the hell them things come from, but they're huge. They're not around here. We ain't got nothing like that. I did see on the news where the monkey escaped in that car wreck out on the interstate here in Pennsylvania. There was what, three of them and one got away. They're lab specimens. They're telling us not to approach it. If we see it, don't try to catch it. Don't even, you know what I mean? It's hard to tell what the hell they're doing with that thing or what it is actually. They don't want us around it. Bats cannot take off from the ground. See, I don't know too much about bats, but these things was walking for a long ways. The whole way down the road, there was two sets. The bigger one was walking out on the road, and the smaller one was walking along the side of the road, like 4 foot up the bank, and just paralleling with the bigger one, going down in toward the hole. I followed it all the way down to the rock face, and then it went up the rock face. So I came down around to the bottom of it to come up to see if I can pick back up on the tracks to follow wherever it went. But I could never pick it back up by the time that I got up to the top of it. You know what I mean? The girl that thought it was a cat is now having adverse reactions from the snatch. Oh, scratch she got. Hey Tracy, you're on to something, but I can't talk about it. And if you go down that rabbit hole too deep, you will get visitors at your door. I've had visitors at mine. You're on to something there. It's a Bigfoot on high heels. Shit. You're stuck in disability and can only afford it. I hear you crying, hippie. They euthanized them. You talking about some fool? There goes my mic. Yeah, I heard them. They didn't. They just straight killed them. They didn't try to tranquilize them or nothing. If you're talking about the monkeys that escaped, the lab specimens, men in black and black helicopters. Yeah, I'm going to, Gene. I'm definitely going to. But you think it's been all over the news though? Does anybody think Chewbacca was a Bigfoot? Who's to say it wasn't? The monkeys have some sort of virus that were killed. Robotic what? Kitchener. So that'll be the excuse on the next outbreak that these monkeys like busted open in a freaking in a car accident out on the interstate and they escaped. Now this big outbreak is, you know what I mean? I hope that's not the beginning of something messy. I just hope not. I hope they got that mess cleaned up and it goes away as quick as it came. How does a monkey escape from a lab? No, they was transporting them in a trailer. There was three of them, and they shot two, and one escaped. And now they're telling. I seen the what they're saying, 12 monkeys on the. I like that story, but and they're telling people just don't approach them, don't try to catch them, don't do anything with them, just call the police. And they're live specimens. Predictive programming. I think you're right, Moonrider. What I've been seeing, I've been noticing, the movies that they put out 10 years ago is going out as like happening today. And if you look 10 years, if you go back 20 years and check out them movies, that's what happened 10 years ago. It's like whatever they're putting out, it happens 10 years later. It's weird, but it's what I've been seeing. They say the monkeys went crazy. I don't know. I've just been. I only seen a couple articles on these escaped monkeys. There's a lot of Bigfoot in Toronto. There's a lot of mountains in Toronto. They're like all through these mountains. But you're right. There is monkeys in the wild carry diseases. Pretty much any animal, even us, was testing for viruses on them. That's why they had to get them and kill them. Yeah, they shot them. They didn't waste no time. I'd like to visit Toronto too, man. It's a beautiful place. I've seen a lot of videos coming out of Toronto. We create reality, not just live, right? Further north is Bigfoot. They're all through these forests. They have 10,000 truckers. That's what's up. But I'm gonna be getting out of here soon. My voice is just jacked up. I hear you crying, hippie, but I can't post that, man, at all. That's still my channel for that shit. Um, you saw a mountain dire wolf. Wait, what? You saw a mountain dire wolf only exist in prehistoric times. It walked right behind me. Is that what you was talking about up there? A mountain dire wolf? That's a super, super sized wolf. And I did see a documentary a while ago that they thought was to be extinct, but there's been a lot of sightings of them coming up just recently. Quit smoking. I need to, man. My voice is just going to hell. I need to do something. I ain't even been on here an hour yet, and it's already gone. It's like 5,000 an acre. Game of Thrones looking kind. It partakes in poi. What are we talking about? But I would have definitely liked to seen that from a distance. A wolf that size, it's like 4 or 5 times the size of a normal wolf. Could you imagine something like that coming at you? My heart would just stop in its tracks. New Dixie Cryptid documentary. The Beastie Boys video with Bigfoot in it. I think I know what you're talking about. Bigfoot makes He pops up everywhere. Jeff, you think any mountain was that good? Do I think any mountain giants are around or near me? Yeah, they're definitely out there. Did I watch the video you sent on the snake attack in Springfield, Missouri? It's on the page. I didn't get a chance to get to it yet. I'm going to. I'm definitely going to watch it. I should see a nice game you got. You pretty Bigfoot. You better be careful, man, because he's a big boy. It's going to take a cannon to do some damage on something like that. And at the end of the day, you're going to piss a bunch of them off. You might get one, but there's more that you're not going to get. It's not really worth it. Just watch them and back away. You hope they never find it. You're right, Pussyfoot. 100%. There's a pack of coy wolves, coyotes, and wolves. All right, Bigfoot World, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. You guys are talking about blowing shit up. I'm not going down that road. But definitely be careful out there. If you do got one watching you, man, you know that there's one there. There's three that you don't know that's there. So be careful when you're out there. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and jump out of here, guys. It's been a long week. I just need a break. I'm ready for a vacation already. Stay tuned for this crazy ass adventure. I'm going to go out tomorrow. So you'll probably see something Monday. Finally, I'm going to post something up. And Money Mike's supposed to come out with me. We'll see if that happens. And I'll definitely look that video for you guys to check out. I'll find it and we'll talk about it in Monday's video. Stay tuned for this next crazy ass adventure, guys. Take care. And love the ones you're with. The message for the day.